I'm making progress on my planner like you wouldn't believe. In fact, it's pretty much done. I mean, it's usable now. You know, nothing is ever really finished. As long as it's in my hands, I'm going to tweak it because it's what I do. But it, as far as usability goes, it's done. It's usable. This is my 2013 planner. Remember, I had it in here because, you know, I wanted to be Filofaxy like everyone was doing, but it wasn't working for me because it was so small. And then I started making a 2014 planner, which corrected everything that was wrong with that one, which is here. And I was loving the size of it so much, and I couldn't wait to use it, and thought it was ridiculous to wait until 2014 to use it. Why don't I make one to use now? So I did. That's what this one is. I will be using this for 2014, even though it's, I've got some stuff in here that I did that I like better, but this is still, I've got plenty of room to customize and make this one as awesome as I think this one is for me. So this is my 2013 July through December. And you know what? I kind of like the idea of a half year. I may do that on purpose next year too, and when I redo that other one, instead of making it the whole year, I might just do a half year. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, I've got my little headband. I don't know what this is called, so I just call it a headband. It's one of those things I got off the clearance rack at Walmart, the Smash pen holder deal. And these are probably not the pens that I'll keep in there. They're just the ones that I just got from Jet Pens, so that's why those particular pens are stuck in there. I don't have a pretty, you know, cover or title or anything on it yet, but I will put something on there. My planner is fat, as you can see. It's bulky and wonderful, and I like that. You know, I like a fat journal. That's just my thing. The fatter, the happier, if you ask me. So the bulky fatness doesn't bother me. This is not something I'm going to carry with me every day. It's not something that I need to be able to throw in my purse. I don't need a planner in my purse. That's what my iPhone is for. You know, I keep notes and appointments and everything on there that I will then transfer to here. And I did finally come up with a system for also using this as my wall calendar at home, because, you know, I can do 2 calendars, one paper, one electronic, but not 3. I can't have an electronic one plus a wall calendar plus a planner. That is not efficient for me. So I had to devise a way, come up with a way to make my planner double as my wall calendar. And I think I've done that. I'm not finished messing with that yet, but I'll show you where I am so far. So anyway, I've showed this before when I first started working on it, and I don't remember what I had in it at that time. I don't think I had much of anything except the painted papers. Okay, this little plastic envelope thing was in my 2014 calendar prototype that I made, and I just ripped it out and stuck it in here because I wanted it in here. And it's got my favorite gel pens, and it's got my colored glue sticks. And that's, you know, that's really all I need as far as pens and glue, right there. And this is really the only thing that I don't like, and you can see why. It kind of sticks up because this is a cardstock thing that's kind of heavy. This is one of those Smash dealies that I got at Walmart on the clearance rack, and it does what it's supposed to do. It serves its purpose, and it may be because I have it in the front cover and that's why it's not really laying flat. I don't know, but I don't know if I'll keep it this way or not. And what I've got in there, the page I put in there, is just a piece of I had one of those clear page protectors that holds slides, you know, like photo 35mm slides. I bought a pack of them years ago, and I use them for they're really good for little things. So I stuck some of these little thingies in there. And like I said, this is really the only thing I put in there that I don't like, so I'm not sure if that's going to last or not. Okay, this page is for my sticky things, and it was just painted papers on both sides, and then I took a sheet protector and cut one side, cut the bottom. It's still got its fold right here, and just wrapped it around and trimmed it and then taped it down so that not only does it make a clear, surface for sticky stuff, but it's also a pocket, or I can put stuff back there. So pocket on each side, and then the clear surface for my sticky tabs and things. I stuck a little envelope in when I was making this, and inside here I put some of those dots. And then I played with these. I used one of every one that I had so I could see if I liked them, which one I liked better. I used the slide protector sheets, and these are also, I can put stuff on the back of these too, because it's that slick plastic. I can put sticky things back there too, I just didn't. And this one is the kind that holds business cards. It's business card size. And so I have some of my tabs and things that are stuck on, I think they're hotel key cards. And then these little deals that I bought, I just put a few of them in there. And then just use duct tape along the edge to attach that in there. So we'll see how I like that size. And my next page is small note papers, just an assortment of small note papers for me to make to-do lists and grocery lists and write notes and messages and stuff on. And I used another one of these thingies that I got, the Smash whatever they are, and I just kind of cut it down and put some adhesive here and taped it across the bottom to make a flap for it. And I wasn't sure if it was going to work because it's so small. I thought I might need something bigger, but it's actually working fine. So I think it'll be good. And the first tab I have is my To Do Today, which I stole this directly from Patty Tolly Parrish. Every time I say her name, I hear her saying it, and I can't say it like her, but in my head, I'm saying it just like her. Patty Tolly Parrish. Okay, anyway, this is kind of my to do today or to not lose track of area. That's what this little page is for. And I've got some hospital bills that I'm haggling with because I did not have 2 echocardiograms, and I'm not sure why the insurance company paid for 2, but anyway, I gotta fix that. So anyway, that's what this is, just things that I need to keep up with and not forget about. And I don't want to forget that the Container Store has their huggable hangers on sale, $6.99 for 10 of them until September 2nd. So I don't want to forget about that. So I put some more of those, I need to find out what these are called. Those in here just to make a little corner thing. And over here, this I thought I would use to hold, like, my grocery list, my to-do list, whatever needs to be done today, this week, or I need to see it every day and not lose track of the fact that I need to do it, whether I actually do it or not. And I decided to use, this was a piece of the slide protector sheet. I had to cut it down because I think I had to cut a row off the top because the sheet was too big for this notebook. So I had a strip left over, and I used that strip. I taped it down right here, and the way I cut it off, it just did this by itself because I cut what was the seam. There was a seam right here that I cut off, and that made the pockets be these little flap things. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a little open on the corner triangle. perfect for sticking little notes in, you know, just like that. So I just tape that down, and I can use that to put little things like that in. So anyway, that's my thought. We'll see how that actually ends up working in real life. You know, you have to play with it to see if it's actually going to work in real life. I'll leave that there. I'd also put in this little envelope, and I really didn't have anything to put in it, so I stuck some of these that I got at Walmart one time. Stuck those in there. And next is yet another clear sheet protector thing I was playing with, and this is the kind that holds, you know, like trading cards, baseball cards. And I had to cut it down to fit, and I was able to get 4 pockets in here, and then just duct taped it in. And that's what I've used for my, I've got some washi tape, and then those are some more sticky tab or sticky flap, what do you call them, flag things that I had stuck to a card. So there's that. And these are some of those little corner dealies that I bought at the Container Store that I stuck there for some larger pieces of paper if I need to make, you know, longer lists, or if I need big groceries. If I need to go to Sam's, then I use this paper. So that's what that is. Then I stuck a 2013 yearly calendar right here, and then just, there was a blank space down here, so I just stuck a few, these are those, they're sticky all on the back Post-it notes. I just put a few right there. This is, I think I talked about this in the last video, because I bought this thing. I don't know where, I probably put it away. Why did I do that? See, this is why you shouldn't ever put things away. You lose them. Anyway, it's one of those, I found it at Walmart, and it was just a little spiral bound book that had these daily doohickeys in it. And so I pulled out, I got some, these are just little glassine envelopes that a friend had given me. She gave me like a buttload of them. And I love glassine because the way it feels and the way it sounds makes me happy. So I sealed up the flap on the envelope and cut the end off, which made it just the right size for these little things that I ripped out of that notebook that I got at Walmart. And then I stuck, you know, 4, 5, 6, however many of each day in the envelopes. And this, I think I'm going to use, I don't know exactly what I'm going to use these for. I mean, I do know what I'm going to use them for, but I don't know if they're going to serve specifically to keep up with my workout routine or not, because my 2014 book, I had on each monthly page at the beginning, I had a little chart for keeping up with my cardio and strength workout every day. And I don't have that in here, but I thought instead I could use these little thingies. And I have my months. Okay, here's my months, July through December, and I have them all tabbed right here instead of all along here because it's visually easier to find for me. Staggered tabs make me crazy. I like them somewhat, you know, there is some staggering going on, but for all of these monthly ones, I kept them together, so at a glance I can see, oh, right there. There's my calendar right there, because that's where all the bunched up tabs are, and I don't have to read each one to find where the month starts. Plus, I keep them, there's a binder clip right here that I keep it, see, there's the current month, and then the rest of them are just clipped together, because I don't really need those right now. So this is what the month looks like, and when I have something going on that there's not enough room for it here, I maybe I want to write my workout schedule down, or you know, how many miles I did on the redundant bike. I never can remember what that stupid thing is called. Redundant bike, the reticulated bike, the reciprocating bike. That bike where you sit down and it's almost like laying down on your couch. That's the bike I like. Me and that bike get along great. We do 10 miles in about an hour, and yeah, we have a good relationship. So anyway, if I want to keep track of that, I can take one of these. I can use my colored glue sticks. I can stick it on the whatever day it applies to, write whatever I want, maybe fold it up, maybe put a little sticker or something on there, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's my plan. We're going to see how it works. My pages are not decorated, you know. I don't have little stickers and frou-frou things on them. Like most people do, but what I do have that you may not have in your planner is a whole lot of random ink blobs, because I had ink on my hands when I was stamping the date of the month out. So, you know, if I had done this in a neat, you know, Filofax planner, I would have been mad. But when I did it in here, I was just like, oh crap, dang, okay. Because it's very, you know, it's very mixed media, collage-y, smudges are fine type thing. So yeah, I'm good with that. So I'm not going to put a lot of decorations, you know, unless I get bored and want to doodle on it. I don't need a lot of decorations. I have other projects to fulfill my decorating needs. I just plan to use this to keep up with appointments. You know, I've got a little washi tape going on here and there. You know, I did use some stamps for the months. I'll show you. I drew my months out with colored pencils, which, you know, it's not a big deal. And then stamp these on. I have, the way this one worked out, I only have like one extra page for my journaling, smashing for the month, but I can always tip in, you know, like I did with these extra deals, just tip in extra pages. I got no problem with that. And I already started because I like the little cellophane packages that the the ink cartridges came in for my new pens, so I stuck those on there. I do use some little dots, and you know, I'm retired, my children are grown, so my schedule is not super busy, and I don't have 75 colors of these dots to keep up with, so I don't need like a legend to show what the dots mean. I know what these dots mean. So I've used some dots, and I don't really color code like a different color for each person in the family. There's only 3 of us. Hello. You know, I don't need us all to each to have our own color so that we can keep things separate. Yeah, not necessary. I use whatever color I want to for everyone. And one thing I've always done when writing our appointments down for me and Jason and Taylor, it's SG, TG, and JG. I just put our little initials right before it, and that's how I know who's who. Trying to color code it would make me insane, and it's too restrictive to only write that person's stuff in that color. I'm just not all about that. You know, that works great, especially if you have a big family. I can see how that could definitely help out a lot. But for my little family, I choose not to color code my written appointments. So every month has some little day sheets in it. And then, oh look, see, I already messed up. I wrote something in August that was supposed to be July. And so I just stuck a piece of washi tape over it. No biggie. And I can't remember whose stamps these were. That may be Stamp Camp. I'm not sure because I've had them since the dawn of time. And that's it. Every page with these daily sheets has some kind of This is my drop papers, you know, my papers that I line my table with when I paint. And then the calendar. And at the end I have a 2014 calendar so I can see what's happening next year. I haven't written down my passwords yet, but I have space to write my passwords down for different web pages. And I'm extremely directionally challenged. I have to write down directions to places that I don't go very often. So, and I'd already written them down for my little planner, and I wasn't writing them again because, you know, that's just not efficient. So I ripped them out of there, put some tape on the edge, taped them in here. New ones, I'll just write in. And then I have some extra pages at the back, or some of them are glued together, for extra, you know, journaling, smashing, whatever. And this little pocket I stuck in, I ripped out some of the pages from my previous planner, this one. I'm not going to throw them away because, you know, I'll use them for something. I will repurpose them, use them for note paper, whatever. But I stuck them in here so that they'll be handy for me to use. So that is my 2013 planner, and I have to tell you, I am in love. We're in it for the long haul, I think. I really do, because you know, I've started using it. I like using it. It's working for me, and I'll show you how I'm going to do my wall calendar thing. Okay, we're going to have to go for a little ride here. Hang on, let me put this in its spot. And, you know, okay, this may or may not work. It's one of those. I'll just have to try it and see. But here's my idea so far. And that is, I have this is the chalkboard that hangs in between my kitchen and family room. And I did have my other little calendar hanging from that chain. And it had a little antique hinge at the bottom, and that's where I kept the piece of chalk. But I think what I'm going to do is, see the license plate? I think that will sit nicely in that license plate. A lot of people suggested, you know, use like a skirt hanger or pants hanger where you clip it here, which is a really great idea, but not for my planner. My girl's got big bones. You know, it's heavy, it's substantial, and I think it would pull right off of a skirt hanger or pants hanger. And even if it didn't, I don't know. I'm not crazy about that idea for this book. Now, if this totally fails, then I may have to go back and do it anyway. But this is what I'm hoping will work out. I'm going to attach the license plate to the chalkboard thing and then hang the whole thing on the wall so that my book can go in here. But if I'm going out of town, I need to grab it and go. I've got it. And I'm just going to attach that. You know, it's got the little holes right there, so I'm going to attach it just like that. And this was just in the garage. I went out in the garage looking for something to make this work, and I found my old Louisiana license plate. And let me tell you what, that wasn't easy to bend. I thought it would be easier. It really was not. So that'll be my redneck wall calendar, and I can't wait. Okay, so that's it. That's my planner, and I'm loving it, and that's all for now. The end.